Good morning, everybody. This is Diana Lidstone, the Entrepreneur's GPS and the founder of Shift Events. So this morning on Feature Friday, I'm pleased to welcome my friend Janet. Janet and I met in the Kingston area here at a women's networking event. And Janet is the owner and founder of Simply Swank Decor. So welcome aboard, Janet.
Good morning. Thank you, Diana.
Awesome.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Great. How about you tell the viewers and the listeners a little bit about your business and why you are passionate about what you do?
My bottom line is that many of us look at all those decor magazines and design magazines, and even if they give source and price and so forth, it's out of reach of the budget of most of the people I know. And you know, it occurred to me a number of years ago that we really don't have to spend a lot of money to have comfortable, livable, accessible homes. And my point is, I'm not going to come in as a designer and decorator and impose my style on you. Really, everybody has their own style and taste. And so where I start is spending a lot of time with my clients, walking around their home, having them identify what they like, what they don't like. I even look at their own personal style, because that often reflects our taste and style, and that extends to our homes as well. And going in, I'm not going to clear the decks. We're going to work with, I like to work with the pieces that people have and love. We clear out the things that they don't like, and a whole transformation can be done very simply and easily. And it could be as simple as moving furniture around in the room. And I had a client recently who has this beautiful open concept home with cathedral windows overlooking the water, and was completely at a loss. They'd been in the house for 12 years, didn't know how to rearrange the furniture in the living room because it was open concept windows, and they had this huge fireplace, which was this beautiful architectural feature in the room, and it was completely at a loss. They weren't using the room other than as a extension of the laundry room, so the clean laundry got piled there, and that's where they all folded it. And there was just these fascinating, beautiful, stunning views. And what I bring is that objective point of view. I'm not married to your home. I'm not living there. I come in with a fresh set of eyes. So that's one small example where I went in and I said, well, if we shuffled this piece into the family room, rearranged the sofa, the chairs, the lights, the tables, the occasional tables, and I had feedback within days of her saying, if we do nothing else that you've recommended around color and decor items and accessories, just that change alone, they were already using the room more than they had in the previous number of years. So that's what I like to communicate to my clients and potential clients, is designers and decorators aren't imposing their own taste and style. It doesn't have to be expensive to engage us. And sometimes as simple as rearranging the things you have in your own home is going to make a huge impact.
Yeah.
That's why I'm passionate about what I do.
It's amazing. I mean, I think you hit on something that, you know, is also in so many other industries, is that you said you bring a different perspective. And I think that, you know, can be in pretty much any industry, an outside set of eyes. And you do this all the time. So you are, you know, you probably walk into a room and you go, this, and it comes to you, whereas the rest of us would go, you'd be struggling. Am I guessing that's kind of right?
That's exactly it. Exactly it. And I think you probably find this in your business as well, Diana, because you get it. You're passionate about your niche, and it just comes easily. And I'm always surprised that I meet people who say, oh my gosh, I have no eye for color. I have no eye for style. I don't even know where to begin. And that's where I can come in and help. And, realizing after many years in the corporate world, and we talk about strengths and weaknesses and, and clearly, when it comes to each of our niche businesses and the design and decor in particular, something I'm passionate about and I just see and feel and can do. And there are people out there who just have strengths in other areas. And I think too, it's easy to get overwhelmed because we're bombarded by social media, and the design and decor world is no different. The number of newsletters and emails and magazines and glossy articles, and we get overwhelmed by the possibilities. And so bringing someone like myself in with that objective set of eyes and saying, okay, you don't have to clear the decks and start again. You really like these pieces. We don't buy ugly stuff, right? We're not going to go out and buy things that we kind of like or not sure about. We buy things we like, but then how do we pull that together? And being overwhelmed too at different stages of life. I have another client whose husband passed away earlier in the summer, and she was a longtime caregiver for him. And she's just overwhelmed by all the things in their home they had to have to support her and her care to him. But also in her grief, she's wanting to move on, but she's overwhelmed. So that's not necessarily just a design and decor job. That will be organizing, some decluttering, working with her to walk through her goals and her objectives for what she now wants her home to look like to family and friends who are coming in. So it can be a very personal relationship as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, Janet, I'm thinking that perhaps, a business like yours, are you sort of more geographically located? So the tendency would be to serve people more in a geographic location as opposed to, online or that type of thing. Tell us a bit more about that.
Okay. So in terms of actual going to a client, physical walk into your home, I've done work from Oshawa to Ottawa and points in between, where I actually, come and see you, walk through your home. But interestingly enough, I've started to do some virtual consultations.
Yay!
I know, and it's something I'm working on, crafting that message to bring that across. But what I mean by that, so I've had two clients within my geographic area, so one in Oshawa and one in Ottawa, who said, I'm struggling with these specific issues. And so we did a FaceTime on the phone, and I spent a couple of hours, and one of them was the hutch, of course, which becomes the catch-all for many of us, and things get shoved in the drawers and the cabinets, and eventually you cringe. And she wanted to restyle it, and not just the contents in the glass part, but the top of the hutch as well. So we had a riot. We cleared it out. She put everything out on the dining room table, and I said, okay, split the pile. What do you want to keep? What do you want to display? What do you want to give away? Or what do you want to hide? And we went from there. So she was trying things as I was walking her through it. We styled the top of the hutch as well. And then the other client was a dining room pendant light. And she had bought this lovely pendant light that was perfect for the space. But where do I hang it? How do I position the table? Because now that the new light was going in, maybe it's time. She thought maybe it was time to change its position. And then what was the height? What was the perfect height to hang it at? So it's possible. It's possible. I'm looking forward to having my first international client virtually.
Yes, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So, but you're really based in sort of the Kingston area, but
Correct.
people can connect with you certainly through technology.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I have my website, which is simply swankdecor.ca, and there's contact information there. I also write a weekly blog, and you can sign up for that blog through my website. You'll see a pop-up box that comes up. I publish in 55 Plus magazine. I have a regular monthly column. It's in the print edition of the Ottawa 55 plus magazine, but you can access it online as well and see the article there. It's called Lifescapes. So it's about lots of things, design and decor. I have an Instagram account, which is Simply Swank Decor. I'm on Pinterest, which is Simply Swank Deco. There wasn't enough room in the naming convention that allowed the R, but that's okay. And I'm on Facebook as well under Simply Swank Decor. And you'll find there links to the blog posts. If you haven't signed up and you want to just read it before you sign up, there are some tips and tricks around color, style, layout, seasonal decor. Right now, I'm in the process of writing some blog posts about decor for the fall and setting your tablescape for Thanksgiving.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much, Janet. It was a pleasure having you, because it makes me realize that, although we've met each other at networking events, that you do more than, paint colors and moving furniture. It's really also
Yes.
a lot about organizing and helping people, use their space to the best of their ability. So
Exactly.
perfect. Thank you for joining me. And for those of you who would like to perhaps be featured on Feature Friday, simply reach out to me, Diana at dianalidstone.com. And every Friday I do the interview before, but I post it on Fridays. So thank you so much for joining us. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you so much, Diana.
Thanks, Janet.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.